Attention, this video is just for information purposes and should not be taken. I'm just kidding, man. This is pure comedy. Let's watch.
Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury.
Bitch! We're gonna shit on the fact that it takes men to become accomplished to even be seen. Just minimizing it all because it's just so hard because we get so much attention now and we gotta filter through everything now and make sure shit is right now. It's easy, motherfucker. Just don't be a hoe. Look good, smell good, be nice, be fit, be feminine, and don't be a hoe. Good to go. I go for any fucking woman, goddamn. I don't give a damn how fat your ass is, how greasy your ass is, how skinny your ass is, how ugly your ass is, man. Bro, all you gotta do is bat your eyes and show a little bit of attention to men in general, dog. Somebody gonna bite. Shit, it's like shooting fish in the barrel for a bitch to pull a dude, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say there's no hope for these men. Why is my tire so flat? Hold on. Why is my tire so fucking flat I can't even drive on it? And these dusty motherfuckers drive up in a Renault right next to me talking about, hey, shorty. I'm like, yes? Hey, you fine? What's your Instagram? You not see me trying to change my tire? You're sitting in the car asking me for my Instagram? Anyways, let's change this tire.
Shut your ass up.
Did y'all see this video?
So I'm just sitting in the truck in the doctor's office parking lot waiting to go in. You know, about 5 years ago, I probably would have got out to help. They don't need no man. I've also been sitting here for about 25 minutes, and they've been doing it for about 25 minutes.
That's how a lot of men are feeling right now. And the crazy part is a lot of these men want to go over there and do it. Their instincts are telling them to get up and help, but a lot of men are fighting that off and just saying no. It sucks, but this is just where we are right now. A lot of men have just checked out of this whole helping a woman out thing. It's crazy because there are so many women screaming they're independent and they don't need a man, but there are a bunch of women who aren't like that and they're paying the price for those other women. Because we don't know if those women were screaming independence, but they still paid the price for it. And it sucks too because it looked like they were struggling. I don't know why they didn't call roadside assistance, but that's not the point. The point is times are changing and a lot of you women just have to start adapting to how these men are. It sucks, but it is what it is.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
Fuck it, we here. We outside. We outside. We outside with the gang gang. We outside.
If you're a man, let me give you a piece of advice. If you ask a woman on a date,
this is all we want. We want a man who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things. Leader, I don't need you to kill an alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it. Yeah. I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly and I'm going to be happy about where I end up. That's what it's about. We go out. I don't have to use my brain. I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Order the whole thing for us. Take me, plan the thing. Say you tell me where we're going. And we're all set.
This is the politically correct way of a prostitute asking you to finance her lifestyle. All they want is providers. The moment a woman tells you a real man is a man that pays for every single thing and she has to turn her brain off, what guy wants a woman whose brain shuts off when he's around her? She sounds useless to me. These women be pretty useless.
As a man, why would you say the word no? That is a very feminine word, especially when you use it with a woman. It is not nice, and we need you to tap into your masculinity.
Fuck that. I thought you had a man, though.
I do, and I'm single until I'm married. Unless you bring in something more than my man can bring me.
What you mean by that?
Everything is negotiable.
So basically, he pay all your bills, he do everything.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty good guy then.
I know he is. It's a shame.
What you mean?
That's the law. I didn't make the rules. I need to make sure I have a monthly allowance. Like, what? Yes, what you thought?
A monthly allowance?
Absolutely. We're going to discuss that first and foremost, and then we're going to break down the other requirements.
What's the other requirements you talking about?
It's going to be paying for my tuition. It's going to be startup costs associated with my business.
I got to do all those things?
Yes, absolutely, and more. I just got started.
But why you can't pay your own?
Why would I when I don't have to? Like, I have the power. Like, the cards are in my hands.
That's what you really think, huh?
That's what I know. That's why my bills are paid.
I like to travel. What you like to do?
I love to travel.
You do?
Yes. So where we going to Dubai?
I think you can travel and get the fuck out my car.
Oh boy, the delusion is off the charts on this one. Like she said, she didn't make the rule, it's the law of the nature, whatever she said. This could be a planned skit or anything, but it's crazy because we know this kind of ladies exist.
Just a married pregnant mom, but I still shaved my entire body for this concert just in case. If that wasn't disgusting enough, take a look at these comments. Are the chances low? Yes, but are never zero. So you're saying there's a chance. This is a married mother with a child. 33 weeks pregnant with twins, but that will not stop me. You got this, mama. Married woman with a baby on the way. Girl, my husband said you're 2 weeks postpartum. Why don't you just wear leggings? Excuse me, sir, you think leggings are appropriate attire for meeting my boyfriend for the first time? Funny thing is that she turned comments off for her video, but too late, sweetheart. I saw them, and now we've all seen them. Also, I gave you a more appropriate shirt since you love being a...
What do you feel about girls expecting gifts from men? Chanel purse.
But like, what do you mean girls? Like my wife, my girlfriend?
I'm not talking about, no, not talking about wife.
Girlfriend, like a random girl, like who?
Not even, like someone you're talking to. Not even necessarily like a girlfriend.
And she wants a gift for me.
Let's say you're talking to her for like 2 weeks.
And she wants a gift
and she wants you to take her shopping. What do you think about that?
Then she just wants a
She
guy.
wants you to pay for her nails.
See, that's crazy right there.
No, she wants you to
Not
pay
me.
for her
That's not me.
hair.
You're not. I'm
That's
not.
not you. But
I'm
what
not
do
your
you
sugar
think
daddy.
about that?
That's fine.
What's your thoughts
if
on
that's
that?
what you're used to, then go look for that. You know, you're looking for a credit card. You're not looking for a man. Because if we're talking for 2 weeks, we're not official. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my wife. We're not engaged.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? There's no feelings there. I feel like that 2 weeks is not enough to build a connection or love. I'll take my wife shopping. I'll take my girl shopping because there's love there.
Yeah.
But a random chick, then at that point, I'm your sugar daddy.
It just keeps getting worse. Now they're not even in a relationship and already expecting gift. It just keeps getting worse. Here's some comments. It's called prostitution. Why would a girl even expect that? Exactly. That wasn't the answer she was looking for, yeah. A sponsor, provider are two different things. I agree with the bro. Exactly.
How do you date a feminist?
You don't. That's how you do it. I don't know about y'all boys, but I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman whose sole intent is to make me feel as irrelevant and unnecessary as possible. I don't know, but I like appreciation. You can be in that relationship. That's cool. But that's not for me. I'm all about female empowerment.
Right. All day.
I know feminism, though. Right. That new feminism is all about saying how we can replace y'all because we don't need men in the world.
If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
so you make daddy a sandwich.
I think.
What's the place where you should never put your finger?
Wedding ring.
Oh my god!
Oh hell nah, bro. She a hoe.
What? What?
Say less, brother. Appreciate you.
No. What's your biggest regret?
Not listening to my wife's advice.
What was the advice?
I ain't sure. I wasn't listening.
Telling me I gotta be financially stable to date broke women? And they come pre-fucked? Oh, hell no. Double it and give it to the next person. I don't want it.
If you look closely, you can see two dudes actually getting work done in the background. I don't think there's a better example of modern feminism. A bunch of chicks standing around with their fingers up their queef holes, complaining about their workplace while simultaneously getting no work done. All the while, there's two dudes actually getting work done in the background. I mean, this is just like, it's poetic, if anything.
I actually do feel really bad for men because they are falling behind. And that is a fact. That's not like anything controversial. It's statistically supported that men are not as educated, aren't earning as much money, and they don't know how to close the gap because they were never given the tools that women were given, which is like, change yourself, work really hard, improve.
Wait a second, hold on. Let me get this straight. So your advice to, let's say, I don't know, close the gap between the genders would be to shut up, stop complaining, improve yourself, and work harder? See, that's funny because that's exactly what we've been telling y'all. And y'all wouldn't shut up. Oh, it's the patriarchy. It's the reason I'm not a CEO of a Fortune 500 company despite my only experience being a waitress for 15 years. If I told you that, you would be crying on Instagram Live and having all of your followers come attack me. But you know what? It's okay. You know why? Because I feel bad for her. She just wasn't given the tools to, shut up, stop complaining, improve herself, and work harder. And, eventually you'll get there.
It's so crazy that they like to brag about how they're the most educated, they make more money and all that stuff. And at the same fucking time, complain about the wage, yeah. When all of a sudden, yeah, damn, they're not making as much money as a CEO. Crazy, right? Some comments for this, women's tools be like alimony, child support, court system, government resources, female privileges. Yeah, exactly. They would use all the, the DEI quotas and everything to get a job and everything. And all of a sudden they think they're better than men. No, you were handed over those jobs and resources. It's crazy.
So you gonna give it up to all the other men, but you gonna make your fiance wait? Yes. Yes. Why you think he my fiance? Because he doesn't guilt trip me. He doesn't cross my boundaries. He has self-control.
That's why I say anyone who wants to marry these days is just asking for trouble. And you guys are just their second option. Always remember that. Watch this next clip. You will understand why.
Why are girls lying? Listen, I'm gonna expose the women here. I'm sorry I have to do it. Women are talking shit to you guys. We do not sleep with somebody that we're not attracted to. We don't care if you're nice, listen, if a sexy guy is sleeping on his mom's couch and he's got game and he's sexy, a woman will sleep with him. She won't friend zone him. But she'll friend zone a nice guy who does all the right things and she's not sexually attracted to. She'll take your money, she'll take your time, and then she'll tell you goodbye. Women will do that. So make sure they're attracted to you before you spend money on them.
Damn, that dude taking that.
Sorry, I had to do it. I'm sick of these girls lying. Sorry, guys.
And just to follow this up, I have another clip where the lady stays with the guy, even though the guy is giving her nothing. Watch.
The man have to be with you?
Money.
So how much money a week does he spend on you?
He ain't spent nothing yet, but he having that shit.
So why are you still with him if he's not spending it on you?
Oh, it's coming.
She got hope.
A bitch really got on here and said, I can tell how serious to take a nigga based upon where we go for our first date. So everybody in the comments is like, well, all right, super bitch. Where do you have to go on a first date for you to take a man serious? This bitch says an expensive restaurant, somewhere where he sets the tone for the rest of our lives together. You bitches are not Disney princesses, gang. Most of you are whores. And it's not like a bitch don't deserve to go to an expensive restaurant. My thing is, bitch, a date is what? A date is for us to be understanding whether or not we're going to be spending our lives together and developing a legacy, which is children and marriage. So what part of that says you got to eat a $500 steak to figure out if you're going to be a fucking wife or not? You bimbo head bitch. What the fuck do you hoes be talking about other than nothing? I got it. Nothing. Because who the fuck? You don't make sense, bitch. When you are the best part about being 30, gang, you just old enough to peep through the bullshit. You're a seasoned veteran at this point. But you just young enough to entertain it. See, when you 40, you don't even entertain little hoes like this. I'm young enough to be like, no, bitch, you're dumb.
I think they treat the date as if, go ahead and impress me. I think that's what they think in their head. When it should be just, let's see what we can connect on, what we can talk about, what we can do together. Something like that, instead of it's like, impress me. Impress me by showing me that you have money. That's all dating is nowadays. So silly and so stupid.
I would genuinely rather shock my balls on an electric fence than go on another date where I feel like I'm getting interviewed by a preschooler. So what's your favorite color? Ma'am, I pay taxes. Okay, I know the price of chicken thighs at 4 different grocery store locations in the city. What's my favorite color? I don't know, whatever shade of red my bank account turns after I pay my bills. And then you'll get hit with the, so what do you like to do for fun? Survive, Jessica. I like to survive. Sometimes I like to go in my backyard and use the birds as my therapist. And then occasionally I'll black out and clean my house. And I can already hear the comments, well, the men are just as bad. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not dating the dudes. I'm sure they suck. But to me, it sounds like we're in the same boat, so let's just get on the same page. So unless you're willing to come into this date and just trauma dump on me and then discuss a joint credit score and then talk about whether my recliner will be located in the living room or in the man cave, then to be real with you, I'm just gonna go and find that electric fence.
This motherfucker always calling, bro. Hello?
Hello, hey, what's going?
Shit, chillin'. I ain't doing shit. What's up?
Nothing, just, I just got a lot on my mind. Can you talk right now?
Yeah, what's good?
So, hold on, let me go outside real quick.
Okay.
So, I'm just going through a lot and stuff like that, and it's the 4th or whatever. I'm trying to ask you a question. Like, I gotta pay my rent, and these kids don't get I'm going through a lot right now. What you going like? I don't know.
What you mean you going through a lot?
I can't pay my rent. Like, I'm supposed to pay it on the 1st and I couldn't pay it. Like, I was trying to see if you got like a couple of dollars or something to help me out.
A couple dollars? Oh, what you mean? How much?
Shit, really just like 500. That ain't nothing.
500? I just had to pay my rent.
So what you saying? Like, my little kid going back to school, like, you can't help me out?
I ain't got it right now.
What you mean you ain't got it?
I ain't got it. Just like you ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Man, get off my phone, man. I'm finna block you, man.
You gonna block me?
Yes, because I don't got time. You can't help me out or nothing. I gotta pay my rent.
Shit, help me out. You need to help me out, too. Shit, vice versa.
Bye. You getting blocked. Bye. Get off my phone.
Oh, my God.
Bye.
See how these women do? If you don't give them what they want, they block you. That's crazy.
To this.
Can you go buy us some pizza from the place right here?
So y'all want to go on a date?
Can you buy us some pizza from right here? What's the restaurant right here? Can you buy us
I'm not sure. I got pizza at the crib though.
No, I want you to come buy us some pizza from right here.
I got pizza at the crib.
But we live in South Carolina.
Damn, shit.
It's not really that far away from
It
here.
is really that far. Can you buy us some pizza from out of here? And we'll
Shit.
think about it.
Baby, let's go.
All right.
I'm just fucking with y'all. Y'all are good now.
Where are you guys meeting these cute men? Because we go out to the bars every weekend, and we only see cute guys in the run clubs, at bagel shops, like fucking at the grocery store. I'm not gonna talk to you at the grocery store. The bar is the best place.
Literally.
And they don't go out.
No, because they have an issue with it, and I don't know
Why? Because they say, they're not worthy. The girls there are low value. Well, you're never gonna find anyone then. Can y'all please start going out? Because, like, you're not, I know you guys aren't gonna approach us at the grocery store or at the freaking run club. So, like. No, because you're sober. Why would I talk to you if I
It's also like 6 in the morning.
God. Like, be so fucking cool.
Not sure what to feel about this because they answered their own question, but then they're also confused about what to do because they themselves said they find their desired guys somewhere in grocery shopping or whatever they said. Why not deal with that? But then they have to be drunk to find a guy. I mean, you clearly aren't a high value that you think you are. The comments are, they're pissed because they have to pay for their own drinks. Yeah, maybe. Bars are trash, alcohol is trash, and the fact that you are at bar every weekend is incredibly disgusting. For some reason, they think bar is a very fun place and everyone should be there. Nah.
Tell me what men goes months and years without sex until they find the right person.
Every man.
Stop the lies!
95% plus of men on this planet.
On the planet.
Have that exact experience. I'm just telling you the truth. Most men on the planet Earth don't have access to pussy.
What about brothels?
They have no money.
Yeah, but they don't have the money. Cost of living, you know. Cost of living. We're not in like some third world country where you can do it for like £10 or £5, bro. Like
even then, they can't afford it. Hey.
Okay, wait a minute.
I'll see you later. I'm with my man right now.
All right.
Hey. It just kept getting worse, and I don't know what to feel like. As a woman, if you think that's okay behavior, yeah, you're not a wifey material. That's all I can say. Let's move on.
What's happening with women right now is other women, the world and other women are destroying each other. Y'all literally destroying each other. Y'all not real mothers no more. You're selfish. All you think about is what you want and how you look. Women used to have value. And when women walk in that value, men have to bow to that shit. We ain't got nothing about them. With prostitutes and body counts and bullshit. You feel me?
Talk about fitness through the perspective of a rape survivor.
No thanks. Not interested. Good luck with that, though.
Me personally, I'm not paying for a damn thing. You wanna know why? Because it probably took me like 3 hours to get ready for the date. I had to pay for my nails. I had to pay for my hair. I had to pay for my face.
Shut up, bitch. Stupid ass bitch.
Very rarely do I see a good comment from a lady, and here's one. Uploading a fish for swimming is crazy work. If you can't support the lifestyle you need, you better take a seat and figure out how to get that money up. Or better yet, learn to do your own nails. Exactly. They like to talk like it's the guy's responsibility to like support a lifestyle. Nope. You chose that lifestyle because you're an idiot.
What percentage of men do you think have a yacht?
30%.
Sorry, how much?
30%.
30.
Yes.
30% of people have yachts? Like 1 in 3, basically 1 in 3 people have a yacht.
I wish.
Which one?
That one. The one that says like Mangusta Grand
Scroll to the
Sport.
side.
Right.
Oh, that one's gigantic.
Scoot it to the side.
Multi-million
Well,
dollar.
That is a big yacht.
Like
30%.
Maybe.
Oh, yes,
Have you met
please.
a lot of people with yachts?
I have, yeah, and in Colombia also. There's a lot, like.
I need to hang out with
Yeah,
you.
they probably.
What do women want?
Money.
Just money.
Just money.
You really believe that?
Yes.
100%.
And 100%.
Tell me why you think that.
Because most of the ladies that I have met, they want money.
Do you have money?
Yes, why not?
Are you rich?
Not much.
Okay. So then you don't get the ladies?
No, I can get.
And then they find out you're not rich and they're like, oh.
No, it's okay. No. A lot of them, they are interested, but I will stay far away because I feel they want money.
All women.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to meet a rich woman.
No.
Why not?
No, I'm not interested in this. Again, I will explain it to you.
Yeah.
Okay? So today, let's say you have money.
Okay.
Okay? And I have money.
Okay.
But in the future, maybe you will not have money. but I will continue with you, no problem, because I will be the provider.
Okay.
But if you have money and I have money and in the future I don't have money, you will not continue with me.
I don't know if that's true. I have a lot of girlfriends that have some broke ass husbands.
The more I thought about it, I was like, I hope someday I actually get engaged. The person that you are engaged to the most in your entire lifetime is your damn self. So why shouldn't I get this ring for my damn self? So, this is me proposing to myself. Damn! Look at the gorgeous diamonds. And the packaging is beautiful, the way that it contrasts. You know when jewelry is so pretty, you want to eat it? Is that just me? Like, it's so delectable. Will I be with me for the rest of my life? Well, yes, I've no choice. But yes.
If men started saying, I don't date single moms, the way that women say, I don't date broke men, would that be seen as preference or prejudice?
It will be seen as prejudice by some women, I imagine, but preference by men. But the answer is it's preference.
I feel like just because a woman has a baby, that doesn't mean it's the end for them. Like, if it didn't work out with their baby daddy, they still have a chance to find their person. I love when men take on women with babies. Like, I'm like, that's amazing.
I think it would be seen as prejudice, although I think it's fair. I think if you don't want to date someone who has a baby, whether you're a woman or a man, I think that should be your choice, and I think it's completely fair.
Why is it not seen as prejudice when women don't want to date broke men?
Because you don't want anyone to be leeching off of you. I think men and women should be completely equal as far as like how much they work and bring to the table, but the truth is like women do carry children, and if they have to be out of work for a while, then the men should be able to make up for that. So I would not date someone who's broke.
The second lady had actually some valuable points, like if she's going through pregnancy and all that stuff, can't work. It's obvious the guy has to work and provide. That's obvious. No one's gonna argue that. My problem was with the first lady. She was saying she likes when a guy is taking care of someone else's kids. Of course they do. Of course. This could be staged because the camera is set up in a way. But then again, you know, this kind of ladies exist. And it's funny like how the comments are, should have gotten pregnant by a man with a car. You should go ask for the seats in the compartment where seats are reserved for pregnant women. They will not do that because then they have to deal with another woman who will, of course, they know will not give that seat. And they don't want to fight with them. But when it's compared to men, they will just easily do that, but not anymore.
She didn't know it yet, but she's about to have the worst night of her life. You went on a date with a guy you met a few nights before a party. He'd been super charming, the restaurant had a nice vibe, okay. We laughed, we shared stories, alright. Then came to the question, what do you do for work? Uh-oh. You told him the truth, you're on only... Ooh, Houston, we have a problem. His expression shifted instantly, the warmth disappeared. Duh. He pushed his chair back, stood up, and suddenly the room felt painfully quiet. Without a word, he tossed some cash on the table and walked out. In that moment, you felt small, not because of what you do, but because of how quickly he judged you. Well, yeah, you're an online prostitute. Buddy saw the missile and dodged it like a pro, and you're over here, and he paid for your meal. Like, he didn't go far enough, in my opinion, honestly. You got it so easy. Maybe you should call your father and apologize.
You gonna call me an asshole because I cut you off because of your past? Let me ask you a question. If I take a spoon and I use this spoon to scoop shit, and 2 years go by and I stop using it for that, I've washed the spoon, I don't use it for the same stuff no more, all of that's over with. And I give you the spoon and I tell you, hey, yo, 2 years ago, I used to use this spoon to scoop shit. I don't do it no more. It's in the past. And I don't use the spoon for that no more. I've washed it, I've cleaned it. It's completely clean now, and I don't use it for that no more. But 2 years ago in the past, I used to scoop shit with it. Would you use that spoon? Would you want that spoon? Even though it's in the past, would you want it? Exactly.
Alright, most of us would understand what he wanted to say using that example. He's just talking about ladies just sleeping around too much in their younger days and all of a sudden stopping it because they cannot get any anymore because they're old. Something like that. And all of a sudden they want a good man and all that stuff. But the issue is, it's not the body count, the issue is the mentality. Of course, the body count means you are increasing your diseases, the rate of STDs or whatever you have increases with more body count. No one wants to take the risk. And secondly, it's the mentality, as I said. Anyone who is sleeping around will no longer feel the need to be with just one person. Their body or their mind will crave for something new and exciting all the time. That's why this kind of people just can't, settle or be loyal.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I was shopping at Rainbow. I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with my French tips. Like, you could not tell me nothing.
And here's a comment. A real man that is secure with himself mentally and financially will take the shitty spoon, turn it into a golden spoon. Your past should not define who you become in the future. Yeah, shut up. As I said, the mentality doesn't change. That guy who you choose who will make you a golden spoon, while he's working, you will still go and do your shitty spoon stuff behavior. Just shut up.
You consider yourself romantic?
Yes. To a fault.
Really?
Yeah, because women pretend they like that bullshit and they don't. They like it until you do it and then it gives them the ick.
No!
That's so true. Go around treating her good, kissing on her, and literally holding her hand everywhere.
This clip has this comment where I just don't know what to feel about this. You can let me know. 6 years of flowers, remembering every anniversary and birthday, treating her like a princess, being good to her and family, supporting her to everything, always showing interest in everything she said, constantly telling me I was a perfect boyfriend. She didn't know what she did to deserve a man like me. Then she cheated on me and married, plus had a kid with, I guess, a Marine that beats her and puts her in hospital several times. That's crazy. Her family to this day, several years later, still asks me to pick her up when he beats her. Wow. Breaks my heart every time, but I can't be near him. I'd probably go to jail for what I do. Man, why are you even near that family? They're just taking advantage of your kindness, that's all I can say. Let me know what you guys feel about that.
Nobody talks about the guilt of not liking back. The kindest guy you know would treat you right. Like, he's sweet, he's respectful, he's probably the guy your mom would love for you to be with, and yet something in you just doesn't click. And then you feel bad because you can't even explain why. Like, how do you tell someone it's not you, it's just that my heart's not in it? It almost makes you feel ungrateful because you know there are people out here begging for someone like him. But here you are, not feeling it. And the worst part is you can see he would move mountains for you. But you also know that if you forced yourself to be with him, it wouldn't be fair. Not to him. Not to you.
Well, the only thing I can say that at the end she said that you just don't have to force yourself into that relationship because it will not make any of you happy. But the sad part is that most ladies, when they know their good days are done, they are reaching the wall, they have to find someone, and sadly these kind of guys get trapped into it. It's just sad how that when that happens.
I went out in Australia and I wasn't used to like the culture there. Like no guys.
No boys would come up to you?
Come up to me. I have a boyfriend, okay? I don't need guys coming up to me. But like my whole life in America, like I'm used to guys like making the first move, being aggressive. Like if you're standing at the bar and you're a hot girl, you're getting everything paid for.
Yeah.
Not even like the guys aren't creepy or weird. Most of the time
it's kind of nice, but it also is kind of like, hello.
I know. It's a bit different for you probably because you grew up in Australia. But for me, like I'd go out with my friends and we would go up to the bar and not pay for a single thing ever. Like, ever.
My date just canceled on me tonight because he found my TikTok. And that's really, really unfortunate because this is like the first time where social media has been like a detriment. Not a detriment, but has like negatively harmed me.
The problem is not social media, the problem is you. The type of content you post on there. He saw your TikTok, which consists of you criticizing multiple guys that you have dated. And doesn't seem like you're dating with a purpose aside from using them as content, decides that he doesn't want to be a part of it.
Okay, an update on Dan. You don't have the emotional capacity for a girlfriend. Okay, so I want to talk about my date tonight. This was actually my second date night with Liam. Michael, you're fucking weird. What was that?
He dodged a bullet. He set a boundary for himself and stood on it. Salute to him. And even with the date canceled, you still went to go make a video about him, which further proves him right for canceling the date.
Forgot I'm happily married and pregnant for a second there. We're all single at a Jonas Brothers concert, married woman. Tanned and shaved, also married with 5 kids. We can do it. Actually shaved my whole body and I'm married with 3 kids. Is it happily if it's not to Joe Jonas? Solid point. I'm married with 3 kids. I'm gonna go to his concert on Saturday with my daughter. Just gotta look my best when in the presence of Joe. Dozens more of comments just like this of other married women encouraging each other to go out and be a...
This is just so sad, and I think this is a good funny satire because this one has this comment. You all are not recognizing satire is actually so believable, and I wouldn't expect nothing less from your type. They think this is a joke, telling that you're gonna cheat on your husband and leave your kids, whatever. They think this is a joke. Because literally below that, there's a comment, so if I go on social media, probably saying I cheat on my wife and mother of my kids, would it still be looked as a satire? Clearly not. They would instantly start, filing for divorce or something like that. All of a sudden, that's not a joke to them.
You ever notice when a man has a beautiful, gorgeous woman on his arm, suddenly all the other women start paying a lot of attention to him, right? And now he's out there thinking he's turned into some sort of Greek god. And no, she's dating for personality this time. Poor guy's like, damn, everybody's checking me out. I'm so hot. No, sweetie, sit down. They don't want you. I hate to break it to you. They want to compete with her. Because listen, women are natural strategists. When we see a man with a confident, gorgeous woman on his arm, part of us goes like, what's so special about that guy? Is he loaded? Like, why did she choose him? What is he, right? And that's not attraction. It is curiosity mixed with a little competition. Because half the time, when another woman is flirting with a man, knowing that he's full-blown taken, she's not even really into him. She is just testing that woman. She wants to see if she can take what another woman has, just to prove that she simply could, okay? Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Okay. It's not about love or even attraction at all. It's purely about ego. But the problem is that most of these men, they misread that. And then all of a sudden they think that they're so irresistible that they've unlocked some sort of God mode and they can have whatever woman that they want, right? No, honey, she just wanted to hold the trophy somebody else had for validation. Now, here's where guys fumble. They really start believing the hype. They start chasing the illusion of something bigger and better out there, and they end up losing the real woman that they had, the one who actually made them glow up in the first place. So here's a little reminder for the men. When another woman's flirting with you, knowing that you're in a relationship, they're not chasing you, honey. They are challenging her. And the second that you forget that, you're going to lose both of them. So yeah, hot. You're super hot. But she's the reason that that woman noticed you in the first place.
There's another one of those examples where they will downplay the man, but over-exaggerate their own behavior, saying all the nonsense like they're the natural strategist. Yeah, we see that. How good they are doing with the strategy. Still older, alone, no one to marry, no one wants to marry you. Yeah, quite the strategy you got there. It's just annoying that how they like to brag about wrecking someone's house. Like she's bragging about how it's a challenge to steal someone's guy. These people are a bunch of trash, that's all I can say.
Women are terrible people, right? Terrible fucking people, right? I was on Hinge and I matched with this girl, right? She was really pretty. And then I told her to text me and she finally does. And then she tells me, what are you looking for? And I said, ideally a girlfriend, but I've learned not to get my expectations too high. So whatever the fuck I can get is what I can get. And then she messages me, tells me that she's not looking for anything serious. And I go, all right, that's fine. You know, we're a little old for that, but whatever. And then she tells me this shit. This fucking stupid fucking blasphemous ass message. And I told her, well, I really hope you don't find a fucking schmuck that does this shit for you. And she told me she already has, and they have free will, they can do whatever they want. That's not the fucking point. The point is you're a cunt. Now, I would never, ever usually wish venereal disease on a woman, but I wish venereal disease on this fucking woman, dude. How the fuck is her brain working that way? I thought women wanted to be boss bitches and get jobs and shit. Instead of that, she's just taking schmucks for a ride. And boys, if you're some schmuck and some girl does this to you, it's fucking natural selection at that point. But what I want to say is nobody's fucking safe. Alright? So if you ever come across this phenomenon of a dumb cunt like this, do not give her the satisfaction. For the love of God, don't. Anyway, I love all of you, so.
All women today are basically prostitutes. Even if you're married, you're a prostitute. In a way, I don't think most women are into sex. They're into what sex can bring them. Yeah. Which is the money, all the fun trips, the surgeries, the makeup, the clothes, everything they can put on the gram. They're in it to satisfy your itch so they can get what they want. But in the end, they don't want to have it. They want to get the marriage bill, pop out the child so they can get the bag secured, and then they're retired.
If you've ever traveled with a woman, you already know this. But for the rest of you, there's nothing more exhausting than flying internationally with a woman. Men travel like Navy SEALs. We can miss a flight, sleep on the floor, eat nothing for 14 hours, and we keep moving. But the moment you add a woman to your itinerary, she's losing her bag, starving, getting cramps, needing to rest from her resting, and her skin is itchy, and then she forgot her serum 3 gates and 2 continents ago. With a woman, you're not traveling anymore. You're running logistics, emotional support, daycare, and crisis management simultaneously. Men move for speed. Women move to be seen. That's why guys prefer traveling with other guys. We board planes like war is coming. Women only move if there's a camera, something expensive to flex on, and perfect lighting for her story.
I never got to experience that, thankfully. And here are some comments from both sides. Let's see. Best trip of my life, me and the boys brought flights to Korea, and that was the only thing we planned. Everything else we found out on the trip. And just below that, we have a lady saying, that's why I don't want to travel alone anymore. I need my emotional support men. Traveling the world alone was exhausting. Yep. I'm just glad I never got to experience that, and I would try to keep it that way in future.
Here is the top 5 eras that are over in the United States. This is part 1. Top 5 right here, eras that are officially over. The marriage era, it's over. All-time low and everything, which it should be. That marriage era is over. It's decayed. It's out of line, really. All right, number 2 is the relationship era. Men and women are just cracking each other for money now. So the relationship era is over. Men and women should be living in separate households. 3, the no effort era is here by the men. The men are tired of putting in effort. That the old days of begging and simping and oh my God, please, please, please. That effort era is over. Number 4, no approaches. The no approach era. Women hate being approached, so now we don't do approaches anymore. So it's the no approach era. Okay, no cold approach. It's archaic. Get it out of here. Number 5, the dating app era is officially over. Everyone's getting off of the dating apps. Everyone's just paying for ass, okay?
To the untrained eye, that may come off as some innocent joke, but we all know every joke contains some true shit. I think it's time for us to look more closely into who we decided to marry. Because our initial impact, I was like, I don't really like this joke, but whatever. And then I go into the comment section. This is where things get interesting. Rose says, when my dad retired, my mom cried for a week. You gotta be fucking kidding me with 26.1 thousand likes. You know how much someone gotta hate you for them to cry for a whole week just because you retired? Mind you, retiring is a good thing. Boy, that's wild. But anyways, Mama Lynn says, nothing's going to be clean no matter how much you clean it for that entire week. Okay, so what? And if it's really that big of a deal, you sit down with your husband, you have a conversation. Hey, when I'm cleaning something, I don't need y'all to come and dirty it. And if y'all do dirty it, clean it up yourself. Jasmine90 says, so we all don't like our husbands to be at home. Yeah, of course y'all don't. Y'all just want workhorses. Y'all want men that go to work nonstop, pay all the bills. They never get to actually enjoy none of the money that they've made at said job. Like, how horrible of an individual you gotta be to marry someone and not want to be around them in any way, shape, or form, especially for an extended period of time. And that comment got 9,000 plus likes. This is insane. Viola T says, mine recently retired and I am in hell. 15.9 thousand likes. Viola, why would you marry a man just to feel like you were in hell with him? The decisions y'all make. Y'all marry people y'all don't like. Y'all just marry men that are going to pay your bills and take care of you. It's not because you actually want to be with this person. You deserve to be in hell for that. Cody says, my husband works from home now, going on 4 years of it. Send help. 2,000 plus likes. After a while, it comes to a point where these things are not even jokes anymore. Too many women are saying the same thing. Like, there's no way. That God says, may this love never find me. And the creator that created the original video sent him this response with the stale face. Yeah, may that love never find me as well. Because what the fuck? Why wouldn't you want to be around your partners, let alone someone you married? Kat says, no, because why would they do that? Because they got vacation or they want to be at home. They want to enjoy the money that they've made at this job. They've been working nonstop probably. That's why they would do that, Kat. Blue Lantern Berry says, what is it like to be married to someone you don't like? ? The creator of the original video says, I don't know, Blue Lantern Berry. My husband is a happy camper. Don't you worry, buddy. Yeah, their husbands are always happy campers when they doing some fuck shit online. I'll be damned. I'm working my ass off, breaking my damn back, and my wife is at home, taken care of. And instead of reciprocating, she's online making videos about hating the fact that I'm going to be home for a week. Get the fuck out of here, man. Kale says, OMG, I found my people. You know, this is all fun and games until one of their husbands sees this post, see them in the comments on this post, and decide to, go his separate way. And then all of a sudden, men ain't shit. But you know what? I know they ain't gonna listen to shit I'm saying, because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep it change.
Now, people would think this could be exceptions. No, this is majority of women nowadays. And sometimes I get a comment on my video related to low IQ women that you should avoid being with. If you're seeing those videos, I get a very common response like, now make the same video for men, do the low IQ men. For them out, I just say that anyone who marries up to 2025, yeah, that guy is clearly not using his brain, so you can consider them as one. That's all I can say.
Apa? Oh, sininya dirapihin. Apa sih? Kok makin dalam makin kayak Bezita gitu.
This message is for the country girl in the green. One of the things that you had said is you're tired of waking up in the morning and seeing that ugly person you become. My recommendation is to get rid of the mirror, because it doesn't matter what time you look, you're still going to be ugly.
Sure. Wait, what do you mean small? This is pretty average. Ed, this is pretty average, right?
Actually, it's undersized.
Oh, no, man, that's huge.
Hey, babe. Can you grab me a beer before it starts?
Sure.
Thanks. Here, another one before it starts. Hurry.
Before what starts?
Just trust me. Hurry. Yeah. One more, please. Right. It's gonna start. It's about to start.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Are you really just gonna sit around all day and chug beers and watch TV?
See? There it is. It started.
Marks the 100-meter dash championships. The moment these women have been training their whole lives for.
Laban, hey.
他们两个神经病啊，在这里叫什么？
那是因为他们点了我们本店的招牌尖叫豆浆。
尖叫有这么好吃吗？搞一杯我试试看。
可以，好。你好，你的尖叫豆浆。
这不就是普通的豆浆吗，老板？
这杯豆浆价格666元啊，但是我们店里面有活动，每叫一声可以减免10元。
Okay, wait, what were you doing?
Well, I was just gonna show you what a blind guy hears when tennis is on television.
Okay, let's see it.
But
Let's hear
you
it.
gotta close your eyes. You have to close your eyes. You can't watch.
Okay.
Okay. That's what a blind guy sees when tennis is on.
That's really good.
Who was the first person to walk on the moon?
LeBron James.
What is the oldest bank in the world? Power bank? What is your weakness as a man?
Nick dishes.
What is the tallest building in the world?
Mia Khalifa.
Name an animal that starts with the letter F.
Fried chicken.
What is the longest sentence in the world?
Life sentence.
If you won $1 million and your husband's left eye also costs $1 million, what would you do?
He's sitting up.
If a person who sells flowers is called a florist, what about a person who sells fish?
Shellfish.
Крымский сыр.
На.
Они взбесились после него. Вот это крутая штука. Вау!
So us teachers would never ask you students to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves.
Holy crap! What is happening? I didn't know you were. She's. Oh
my god!
Did we just record that?
I learned that racism is passed down generationally, so it's internalized, which makes sense. I was walking home, it was late at night, and this black guy walks towards me, and instinctively, I grab my purse, even though logically, I know he's not for sale. He did steal my wallet, though.
I've told you so many times to stop nutting on all the towels.
I did not nut on any towels.
Did you wipe your butt and nut on this one?
No, I didn't.
This sock?
What? That could be any. I don't even wear Hanes.
I can't even take a shower. Is this what you do with your guys' nights? Look how stiff the dog is.
Okay, he walked into it.
Alright, before we start today, is it okay if I touch you?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, bet.
You know what they say? Behind every great black man is the police.
No. Hey.
A bunch of slow white athletes?
No.
Probable cause.
No.
Women can't make machine gun noises with their mouth.
Crystal, make machine gun noises with your mouth.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh my god. Yeah, that checks. Summer, make machine gun noises with your mouth.
Pew, pew, pew.
That's even worse. Is Tay in the pool house?
Yeah, and James by the pool.
Got it. How can y'all not make machine gun noises with your mouth? Absolutely ridiculous. Jaden, make machine gun noises with your mouth.
What?
This is not a Kendrick Lamar song. What are we doing? Lord, have mercy. 0 for 3. Taya, make machine gun noises with your mouth. No, not at all. 0 for 4. It's not that hard. We can do it, Jake. Do it. This ain't hard. What are we doing?
Sometimes you see people carrying scissors like this. Well, that's wrong. You're always supposed to carry them like this. Here's why. You could be walking, and you're fine. But if you're walking around with your scissors like this and then you fall.
Alrighty, so your total is going to be $420 with 69 cents. I think I should give this guy a pretty decent tip. You know, he's a hard worker. He seemed like a great guy. He gave us some really great service. What should I do? 50, 80, maybe $100 tip.
Dude, can you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Just give me the change.
Nah.
Don't eat my plants. Don't eat my plants.
You've been masturbating with your right hand so much that your penis is tilted to the right.
You need to masturbation morning dinner morning and dinner masturbation many masturbation dick left hand masturbation you dick left it's okay.
Optimus, what the fuck is taking so long? I told you take the car there and get an oil change. Are you done yet?
Well, I thought I'd surprise you and get you a tune-up. New wheels, new brakes, and a new paint job. The total was only $5,000.
Man, what the fuck? $5,000? Who the fuck do you think you are making commands without asking me? I ain't want no fucking surprise. Now get home, cause I'm putting soy sauce and chicken fried rice in your fucking battery pack tonight. The hell are you doing, man? Stop crying, you're gonna embarrass me.
Well, anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment your opinions in the comment section below. There are some more videos if you're interested. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.